Agriculture or anywhere would want to join, where they could actually join, like a channel sort of?
Yes, the channel sort of is just simple. In the School of Agriculture and Environmental Science, you have the student leadership, that is the 16th Executive Council. When they are contacted through the Education and Research Minister, the person will be really directed on the channels that are to be followed. Currently, I am not in council. I'm with the Students' Union. I do not know the channel they follow, but once they are contacted, they will give you the personnel to guide you as far as coaching in agribusiness is concerned.
So is the union collaborating with external partners such as government, ministries, NGOs, or private businesses for this event?
Yes, currently we are on our courtesy visit and later distribution for potential partnership. We started it yesterday. Yesterday, myself and my team visited 20 plus institutions. Among them are all institutions whose policies, whose core values, whose vision and missions are geared towards improving agriculture and environmental sciences. So we are meeting them one by one. Currently, the president and other teams are also meeting other institutions as well, basically. So we look forward to collaborating with them to make sure that we have a very successful week. And we are on it, and we will continue to engage these institutions. There are NGOs, governmental institutions, and also some UN agencies as well.
Can you elaborate more on those agencies that you've talked about?
Yes, we have visited the GSM operators, because we all know they are also very important towards agricultural development in the Gambia in one way or the other. We have also visited some of the project sites, okay, in Banjul under agriculture, roads, right, fast them. We have also visited some UN agencies, WFP, okay, UNFPA, and others as well under the UN agencies. And most importantly, we have visited our line ministry, that is the Ministry of Agriculture. Yesterday, we were with the DPS. We had a very good discussion, and we look forward to collaborating with them since they are our line ministry. And anything we are doing is geared towards improving the core values that is there for them, basically. And we also wanted to visit Ministry of Environment, because it's agriculture and environment by the school. These subsequent days, probably next week, inshallah.
So what are your expectations towards those agencies right now?
Yes, this AESSA week is about empowerment. These youths need empowerment. Empowerment in a form of financial, technical support, support in kind, and many others. So this event is not an event of jamboree or putting people together to enjoy, but this is a week of difference, impactful week, a week that will be very resourceful to ignite changes in the community we live, basically.
So why is that collaboration with those agencies very important for this AESSA week?
Yes, as student body, anything we are doing as agricultural and environmental students, in one way or the other, all that we are doing is geared towards national development. And as the government of the day, they have different ministries that we cannot work without those ministries. And in order to successfully implement our programs and activities, we need that collaboration. We need to collaborate with those institutions for them to be aware of our programs and activities and offer their sincere advice and recommendations as per our activities, basically. So we cannot succeed on these events and activities without collaborating with our line ministries, basically, and other NGOs and UN agencies.
So what if you never get a feedback from those agencies? What's the plan B for the AESSA week?
Yes, the agricultural and environmental students of the University of the Gambia are ready. We are very optimistic about partnering with these institutions because we know our event is geared towards impacting, igniting changes, and improving the agricultural and environmental sector in the Gambia. So we believe, since these are the core values of these UN agencies, these governmental institutions, and also these NGOs, we are very optimistic that we will collaborate because they cannot also do it alone. They also need partners. They also need people to come together with. And student leadership or a student force is very important because the youths are the future of tomorrow. So basically, I think they will really collaborate. We had a very fruitful discussion with all the institutions we visited, and we are very hopeful of their of this very important collaboration to make sure that we have a very impactful AESSA week, possibly. We have no doubt about that. We are optimistic of collaborating with each of these institutions in one way or the other.
Well, I must say, being optimistic is all. Yeah. So now, this AESSA week, do you think that it would bring more to the association or then bring lesser than expected?
Yes, I don't know if you can go a bit far. Bring more to the association in what essence?
More like financially, or then the mindset of people also?
Yes, the important thing here is not about finance, Jiram. The important thing is about the impact, the education the AESSA week will bring to the youth to take agriculture as a business, not as something that is meant for the poor. We want that mentality to change, and we also want to improve and empower those people that are interested in this agribusiness and also that are interested in combating the environmental issues, environmental problems we have in the country. So we want the youth to be empowered. That is the most important thing. We want the week to be very impactful, to be a wake-up call for these youths to take agriculture and environmental advocacy as a form of what they need to do, but not as a thing that is the last resort for them.
How can the AESSA week be a source of empowering youths?
Yes, it's a convergence. And we all know a convergence means bringing people together. When you bring people together, we have expertise from these different fields that have succeeded in their different domains in agriculture and environment. So when you see those people given how they become, through their journey, when they take you through their journey, that will be something that will really motivate you as a junior or as somebody who is very, very interested to succeed, basically. So when youths meet, when students meet together always, it is always a very fruitful, important discussion that can make a lot of changes. And when we don't meet, we cannot understand where the problem lies. But when we meet, discuss, share, it's always very important and it brings a lot of changes. And as the popular saying, sharing is caring. When you share with somebody, the person will feel motivated and that will spark the person to do well, basically. So this is a program that brings youths together, and you all know when youths come together to discuss pertinent issues, it will be a motivation for other youths that want to come up.
So then, what is your core message to every young person in the Gambia? Like particularly those who may have this uncertainty of their future?
Yes, the message to all the youths and young people is that agriculture is a very, very honorable and a very notable field. Let us not take agriculture as a field that is meant for the poor, but let us take agriculture as a field that is for business. And we can all make it here through agriculture. We all see youths that are currently doing very well in agriculture. Youths that have been given support through different agencies, through different programs and initiatives. And those youths are doing well. So they can serve as a source of motivation, as a role model for each and every one of us to venture into agriculture, not as something for the poor, but as something that they want to improve their livelihood and as a business in general.
Well, then, for me, I may see someone who is doing really well in agriculture, but then I still don't feel certain about, going into the same path. I mean, that person may not actually be my role model.
You cannot do something that you don't have passion for. And you cannot be motivated by somebody whose you have different passion with. The only person that can keep you motivated or that you can take as a role model is the person that you wanted to be in the same field of study with, basically. And as far as agriculture is concerned, we have different successful people that have ventured into agriculture and are currently venturing. And they are doing very, very well, all right? And you have business tycoon. They are not only on business, they are into agricultural business. All right? A lot of them in the country that you can name them. All right? I think Abubakar Jawara is an example. Gaj Global is into agriculture also as well, into business. He's one of the millionaires in the country. All right? So basically, agriculture is something that we can take it as a business and then improve on it and work very hard and get something very positive than just merely taking it as something as a last resort.
So then currently in the School of Agriculture and Environmental Science, we have new disciplines like veterinary science, food science, and technology. And so then can you elaborate more on how this team is related to these other disciplines in the School of Agriculture and Environmental Science?
Yes, I think I heard that there are new disciplines, new programs introduced by management into our school, climate change and developmental sustainability and others. So they are all in the School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences. So as a student coming into these new disciplines, you need to come forward to join these important youth convergence to make sure you know what agriculture is all about, what agricultural business is all about, and also what environmental advocacy is all about, basically. So they all need to come on board. And the relation between the two is you cannot be a successful agricultural business person without being cognizant of your environment and being aware of the environmental issues. So these new disciplines are very important. I have not looked deep into them, but I think since management introduced, there is something that is really needed as far as the current country is concerned. And we look forward to interacting with the new students that are introduced in these new disciplines as well.
So then don't you think that these students majoring these disciplines are not a bit sidelined because of the team and then they are disciplined?
Yes, as I said, they are not sidelined. When you look at climate change, one of the new disciplines in the environmental sciences, because I'm an environmental science student, is the discipline climate change and sustainable development, one of the new disciplines. If you look at that, the parent is the environment. So we have environmental advocacy in the team. So none of these new disciplines students are sidelines. since they are all, in fact, in the School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences, they ought to be part of the team, and they belong to the association of AESSA. So they are not left behind. Everybody is inclusive.
So then to every student out there, meaning you are included in the AESSA week, whether you are a UTG student or a GTTI student, MDI student, or any other institution that you are in, the AESSA week is for all of us. So then we all should stay tuned and then attend this year's event. That's the AESSA week. And then my next question I would say is, what is one thing you want them to take away from this AESSA week?
Yes, one thing or one of the objectives of the AESSA week, the takeaway for the AESSA week, is for people to be inspired, as I said earlier. It's for youth to take agribusiness as something that they can venture into and succeed. And from the different personnel we are going to have from different areas, we believe youths are is going to be a call of action for the youths. And also it's going to be something that is going to be very fruitful in the long run because of the important, rich activities we are going to have during the course of the week. And let me emphasize this, Ajiramo. This week is not meant for UTG alone. When you look at the team, empowering youth in agripreneurship and environmental advocacy in the Gambia. When you say youth, you don't only mean UTG. Yeah. Youth is, I think by definition, is somebody from the age of 18 to 35, right? Yes. So that's a youth. So anybody within this age bracket is considered to be part and parcel of this important youth convergence, like all other youth convergence in the Gambia. So this is a forum open for every youth in the Gambia, irrespective of your location, gender, etc.
Well then, it's for everyone, including myself. Okay, including myself, and then the cameraman over there. Make sure you attend the AESSA week. It's for everyone. So can you actually summarize what you've discussed here from the team, the activities that is going to happen on the AESSA week, and then our expectation, that is the students' expectations, and then your own expectations as an association? So.
Yes, the importance of agriculture cannot be overemphasized. Agriculture is the backbone of the Gambia and all other nations. If we are sitting here, our belly is full, right? And our expectations is to make the week very impactful, to make the week educative, and to make the week a call-up for youths to take agribusiness as something that they can make it in the Gambia with the popular slogan, take you fee, make it in the Gambia. So this is what we are yearning for. These are our plans. These are what we are working every day from now to the 20th October to make sure that we realize this. And we cannot do it alone as an association. We need collaboration. We need partners. And everybody watching us live here, be it government institutions, be it NGOs, be it UN agencies, if your missions, if your visions, if your core values of your institution is geared towards promoting agriculture and environment in the Gambia, this youth convergence is meant for you. You need to partner with this important youth group at the University of the Gambia called AESSA, Agricultural and Environmental Sciences Students Associations, to make sure that we ignite, we fuel the youth and motivate the youth to take agriculture and environmental issues and environmental advocacies in the Gambia very seriously. We need empowerment, we need support, we need collaboration to make this week very successful. And I think when we come together, we will. It will be very good for us and for these institutions that are there as well. And we also want to be thankful. We are also thankful to our partners that have been very supportive in the past, because this is not the first of its kind. It started a few years ago, but no matter what happened, there are some institutions, each time we go, they are always ready to partner and support this important initiative. And those that have not yet done, we are still calling you. Contact the School of Agriculture and Environmental Sciences at the University of the Gambia to make this week very impactful for the young people in the Gambia.
Well, yeah, too bad that we do not have our deputy chairperson here to join us, else it would have been even much more educative and then interactive. Yeah, but then she's just caught up in
yes,
the...
our apologies, she's catch up in the traffic. I guess that's what she told me the last time. But hopefully, maybe before we finished, I don't know, she might join us.
Well, then can we have like a 5 minutes break, then we continue?
Yeah, I think that would be fine, because posing question on one person for about 45 minutes is not easy.
It's not easy, not easy, so yeah. And then our last two questions for our guests. One of them would be, you said this AESSA week is actually for the youth. But then I have this doubt in my mind that most of these youth are not actually participating in the development of agriculture in the Gambia, or then even the environmental sector in the Gambia. So what's your take on that?
Yes, that is why we have this program. That's why we have this event. That's why we have this week. The week is meant to motivate, encourage, and empower these youths to take up agriculture. And as you said, most of these youths are not into agriculture. That is why the week is very important and essential. The week is meant to cut that barrier, to make that sensitization, to educate the youths why they need to take up agriculture, basically.
So now, what are those challenges you are facing as an association to make this year's AESSA week a successful one?
Yes, and we all know from my speech or from my talk before the break, this week is not a week of coming together for entertainment, but it's a week that is geared towards education, towards impacting, towards teaching people the importance of agriculture, most especially agribusiness, that is agri-entrepreneurship, basically. So we want the youths to know how important this is and also educate them on these important things, ranging from the different activities we are going to have. So we need collaboration, as I said. We need support in funding, in cash or in kind, to make this week a success. And it's not, the association is already also ready to take up any challenges that we faced. We all know events or activities come up with their own challenges, but overcoming them is what makes us great leaders. And as leaders, student leaders, we are always ahead of the game. We also have alternatives at all times to make sure that we succeed in whatever we are doing, inshallah. And this AESSA week and many of our activities have these challenges, and we have always overcome. So we are already ready, and thanks for the job, and we are ready for it.
So now currently the only challenges the AESSA week is facing is just finances. That's what you are saying?
Not about finances. We need people to come for these events. We need kind. We need, as I said, a day is dedicated for Green Day. We need plants because we'll be on tree planting. Okay. Though we need finance, we also need food because you cannot converge people without eating.
But then we are agri students. I mean, do we
Yes.
actually need food?
Yes, we need food because, as I said, we have our people that are also doing agripreneurship. We want to empower them. They are into very important. They are into different aspects, right? Different businesses as far as agriculture is concerned. Some have bananas, lemons, oranges, and some have dukulas, all right, and many others. So we want to empower them during this week, get their food, and also use it because we want to exclusively deal with things produced by our agricultural students, basically. Yeah, and we want to empower them by also purchasing those things. And you cannot purchase their produce without getting money. So we also need some finances to support those initiatives.
So in empowering them, we are also advertising their products.
Exactly. You have seen the link. Exactly.
Well, then I could say that we all are looking forward to the AESSA week. And then I'm glad that this is actually a successful interview with Mr. Sidla. I've taken a lot from him. I mean, I've learned so much from him. Like, there are certain things, though I'm an agri student, but like, partially an agri student. So then,
what do you mean by, you are an agri student? You are in the School of Agriculture and Environmental Science.
Yes,
maybe you can say you are not yet a senior student.
Exactly.
Maybe your practical idea in agriculture is not very huge. Maybe you can say, but you are an agri student since you are studying agriculture in our school.
All right.
And once you are an agri student, you are an environmental student. If you are an environmental student, you are an agri student, vice versa, because we all did almost the same courses.
So as I said, I'm an agri student. Okay, I'm an agri student, but there are certain things that I didn't actually know about agriculture. But then today, I guess I've taken a little from him, and then I've learned so much from him as well when it comes to this year's AESSA week. So we all look forward to it. And then don't forget to subscribe, share, and like our channel. That is.
Excuse me. Before you close, I want a closing remark, please,
Right,
if you would allow me just
no
a minute.
problem.
All right. Thank you very much to our wonderful those watchers, those watching us, and our wonderful listeners, and to the students of AESSA. And I want to thank the leadership of the 16th Executive Council for the confidence they have in me and my deputy to lead these important activities as far as the school is concerned. And as we go, we look forward to have a very impactful, educative AESSA week, inshallah. We need the support of everybody, the collaboration of everybody, all hands on deck. Students from university, non-university students, students from all walks of life, youth from every part of the country, government agencies, NGOs, UN partners, and all other important institutions that can support in one way or the other to make this week very successful, impactful, and educative for the youth and young people of the Gambia. Thank you very much, my host Aji Ramu, and thank you, the cameraman, and thank you, Congo TV management, for the time, and thanks to everybody for the opportunity, and thanks to the 16th Executive Council in particular. Thank you very much.
Well then, thank you for that closing remarks. It actually escaped my mind. Yeah, so then to the viewers and then listeners out there, thank you so much for following us through this program, and then we hope to have you all again in another program. Ciao.